Every year we visit the Maine Wildlife Park, there's something new to see and experience. This year, it's the cougar enclosure. It's 7 times larger than their last one, and it's just another reason to visit the Maine Wildlife Park in Gray.
The park is anything but a static environment. There's always something new going on in the way of events, projects, new exhibits, artwork, and that's what few people realize. If they've been to the park within the last couple of years, there's something new, most likely, for them to see.
The mountain lions, or cougars, have the newest home in the park. It's the result of a collaborative effort of many donations and volunteers, headed by the Friends of the Maine Wildlife Park. The park is operated by the Department of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife and does not receive any government funding.
A lot of people involved that made this exhibit possible, but it's really exciting because it's a lot more space for our cats. As you can see, I mean, just on a totally different scale compared to what they had before. And they have a lot of natural habitat components that they can interact with, which is new for them. You know, they have this rock cave, they have trees, a lot of grass, and just a lot of space. So it's just a huge upgrade for them.
The animals seem to love it. They'll sit there laying down. We had a big cat day, and one of the cats didn't even want to get up to eat. She was just laying there, her paws crossed.
Like, no, I'm comfortable in my new place.
Yep, I think she likes a new bedroom.
Both cats have lived in captivity pretty much their whole lives. And in fact, the male was born into captivity here 19 years ago. The female came from another zoo-like facility and was transferred here on loan. And originally she was an illegal pet and was confiscated. So they both lived in captivity their whole lives. So they're pretty laid back. They're not as wild as wild cats would be.
Making the best use of their space and resources, the cougar's old home has new occupants as well.
Our old enclosure has kind of been recycled. Our bobcats now live where they once did. And this project involved the relocation of all of our cat species. We had to move the bobcats, move the lynx, move the mountain lions. And so basically the mountain lions and the bobcats got an upgrade in their living conditions. And also all 3 cat species are together now, so people can compare bobcats versus lynx versus mountain lions, which is a big advantage over what we had before.
Even though the Cougar project is complete, there's still big plans in the works to continue growing and improving the Maine Wildlife Park.
In the coming years, even this year, we're starting on new public restrooms, which we've been very excited about for a long time. We'd like to build a new lynx enclosure in the next few years to increase the space and viewing opportunities for that species. And there's even talk of a playground in the future, who knows. So there's all kinds of potential projects for us to work on in the next few years.
Every day is different at the Maine Wildlife Park.
We have every Saturday through the summer, we have a different event. They're scheduled on our website. And different events can be catered to, like the tours and programs. If someone calls in and wants a small to semi-large group to come in and do a program, we can definitely cater to that during the weekdays.
Our events range from very small presentations by various organizations to large-scale performances with local performers like Rick Charette and the Tardy Brothers. And so it's just a great value coming to the park. You see all the animals, plus you get to participate in some sort of fun event on the weekends, and even during the week we have special programming during the summer that's very exciting as well. Wildlife talks, story hour, things like that.
One of the most unique opportunities is the Photo Pass program. In both the summer and the winter, the Maine Wildlife Park allows a behind-the-scenes pass, where photographers can join a guide on a tour inside the enclosures, where safety permits, to get a perfect, one-of-a-kind, unobstructed shot of the animals.
Really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get up-close shots, and a lot of people don't realize a lot of the wildlife photography that you see on TV is taken at places like this, facilities that have captive wildlife. So photographers love how they can get these shots and kind of pass them off as being wild shots. You know, there's no fencing or anything in the background, so it looks like the picture was acquired in the wild.
You're allowed everywhere that the gamekeepers can go. We'll go right up to the fences, or some of the enclosure we actually go in with, so you can get up close personal shots with them. It's once in a lifetime for most people.
There's never a bad day to visit the Maine Wildlife Park.
We're always open, rain or shine, weekends, holidays. The park never closes unless we have a hurricane or something. People think, oh, I don't want to walk around in the rain. It's a terrible day to come to the park. But a lot of animals are more active in the rain, you know, and the sunny days are kind of lazy and they're in the shade and everything when it's hot. But on a rainy day, they might be more apt to move around. So it's worth coming in on a rainy day.
So not a bad day to come to the park any day.
Not a bad day at all, nope.
Want to know more about the Maine Wildlife Park? Log on to their website. It's mainewildlifepark.com, or there's a link on myfoxmaine.com.